Hi beauties! So today I'm going to create a fall look all around our new BOO-tiful, yes, BOO-tiful Trio Eyeshadow Palette. This is what it looks like. Show you really quick. The BOO-tiful. So while I go over this video, I'm not going to list any pricing just for the sake of time, but if you are interested in any of these products, please send me a message, visit the link in my description, and you can shop directly through there, or I can help you, whatever you want to do. So let's get into it. My first product is the mineral water spray, and this is kind of just for refreshment. It pairs with my primer to just give me a nice moisturized, hydrating blanket on my face. Let's word it that way. There we go. I'm just gonna let that dry a little bit. And it's really hot in my room right now, so this feels really nice. All right, so next I'm gonna use my VFX Pro Camera Ready Primer. And like I always say, since I do my videos, this is really good because it reflects the light. It also does the same with the sun and any other lighting you're around, which you're gonna be around lighting all the time, so why not use it? It also fills in your pores. It allows your makeup to go on smoother and stay longer, so it does a lot. Highly recommend using primer at all times. Even when I don't wear a lot of makeup, I always wear my primer. So I'm just gonna put a thin layer of that on. And I'm gonna grab my hand sanitizer. I always forget to pull it out. If I don't use hand sanitizer, then my fingers will be slippery all video long. All right, so next I'm gonna use my CC cream. I'm still on my light to medium because like I have said in the past few videos, I'm in between my summer and my fall skin. So not as light as I can get, but this is working for now. So I'm gonna put a little bit on my sponge, not as much as I would for foundation. This is just gonna add a little bit extra coverage, reduce the redness of my face, all that jazz. So before I go to my foundation, I'm gonna use my Farmasi lip conditioner, which is basically like a chapstick, and it's also a primer for lip gloss, lipstick, whatever you do. So I'm just gonna throw that on. And that's that. So I usually use my VFX Pro foundation, but because they have a lot more colors in the Stay Matte, and I really wanted to try it out, I got the Stay Matte. So this is porcelain, I believe. There's no number on here. Oh, number 2. I believe it's porcelain. So hopefully this matches my skin a little bit better. I probably could have mixed my VFX Pro foundations to make it work. And they do have porcelain, but this one just looked closer to my skin tone. I don't know, I was feeling it. Don't judge me. So I'm gonna put a little bit on my sponge and we're gonna try it out. I definitely put way too much, so with this foundation you don't need as much. And it looks like it's not perfectly matched. Still need to test it out. Every time I place my order, I don't really pay attention too much. So instead of trying to figure out my color, I just wing it. And I'm like, you know what? That looks good. But I promise, if you need help picking your color, I will spend a lot more time than on myself. So now that I have the foundation blended in and everything, it actually looks pretty close to my natural skin. I feel like because I was wearing a darker foundation for so long, I forgot what my actual skin looked like. But I think it looks pretty good. And anyways, I'm gonna use some bronzer, so it'll darken it up a little bit and I won't look pale as a ghost like I do right now. But anyways, the Stay Matte foundation is pore minimizing, it's high coverage, and it does prevent shine as well. So it's definitely a good foundation right beside VFX Pro. So usually when I get a new palette, I kind of just wing it and I kind of throw something together. But because these are kind of like very random colors to be putting together, I was struggling a little bit. So I researched on Pinterest, looks with all three colors, and I didn't really like anything that I saw. So I'm gonna wing it. Hopefully this comes out okay. If it doesn't, just stick to 2 colors at a time. That's what I would recommend. I just really wanted to show all 3 colors, but I would suggest either doing the green and the orange or the purple and the orange, just so you have an easy 2 color look. But anyways, we're gonna try it with 3. I'm going to start with my eyeshadow brush and I'm going to cover the lid with the orange. So let's do that. And I do have green eyes, so I'm actually very excited to see how this looks because these colors look really complementary next to green. So you'll see. Ooh, this is very pigmented, which I always love. Don't need too much of it. So don't freak out, I know this looks very messy, but it's okay. We're going to blend like always, but before we do that, I'm going to, sorry, I had a lot of excess on there, it's really bothering me. Next, I'm going to use that same eyeshadow brush, and I'm actually gonna go to that green, and I'm gonna do right under the lower lash line. So I only did the outer 3/4, maybe a little bit more than that, of the lower lash line, but I left that purposely because I'm going to blend the inside with that orange afterwards. But first, I'm going to use one of my brushes from the light pink set. This is the small round one. So I'm going to go to that purple. Sorry, I don't know what's going on in my throat. I need some Starbucks. And now I swallowed ice. Anyways, small round brush, go into that purple, and I'm going to do the outside of the crease. So I've noticed because it is very pigmented, it's kind of creating some dust under my eyes and around my eyes. I'm gonna ignore that for now. I will get rid of that after. But I did realize this purple isn't as dark as I had hoped. So I'm gonna try to mix that green with the purple just to enhance that purple a little bit and make it a little darker to give my eyes a little bit more of a contour. So this will either be good or bad. So let's hope that my art skills work out today. So I was actually really afraid to mix the purple and the green, but I do remember from when I was doing art in high school and beginning of college, like when I would paint and stuff, red and green would create a shadow. So kind of worked out. It kind of created like an iridescent look, which I actually really like, especially for fall and Halloween. It's kind of, I don't know, spooky. I like it though. So let's keep going. And yes, I made more of a mess around my eyes. It is okay. It is always okay. All right, so I'm gonna stay with my small round brush, go to that orange, and I'm gonna blend the inside of the creases. Lastly, for the eyeshadow, I'm gonna go back to my eyeshadow brush, go to that orange, and then blend the inside of the lower lash line. And I'm also gonna touch on that corner right there just to highlight the eye a little bit. So I know this kind of looks like a mess right now, but I'm gonna take my big brush, get away any excess eyeshadow. I'm gonna touch it up a little tiny bit with my sponge before I start blending. And then we're gonna move on to concealer. And once I blend my eyeshadow with the concealer, we'll see how it looks. So today I'm gonna use my full coverage concealer, liquid concealer, sorry. And I'm going to do the chin, right under the eyes. This is going to highlight certain spots, cover any dark circles, scarring, blemishes, whatever. Some on my nose to highlight that area, center of the forehead, and then a little tiny bit right on the brow bones to help blend that eyeshadow and highlight the brow bones. And then I'm also gonna do around the mouth. This kind of depends on the shape of your face and if you get these lines when you smile. So this is gonna avoid too much creasing and lighten up the mouth area. So that's that. Now it's time to blend. I am totally obsessed with this look. Like, not to toot my own horn, but I'm very proud of this like very last minute thrown together eyeshadow look. But yeah, I think it looks good. Next, I'm gonna use another new product that I'm very excited to use. It's the Double Lash Extend Mascara. So this is basically two mascaras in one. One is lengthening and one is volumizing. So let's give it a shot. So first I'm gonna do the lengthening. So here's the lengthening coat, just so you guys can see before I finish. Next, I'm going to go into that volumizing coat. So I'm gonna untwist the second wand. And honestly, it looks really nice with just the lengthening. So we'll see what this does. This mascara is absolutely amazing. Like, if you're going for a dramatic look, this is what you want. I love it. And I'm not just saying that because I sell it. Look at these lashes. Next, I'm going to set my makeup a little bit before I move on to face contouring. So I'm going to take my two-sided brush, facial brush, sorry, that's what it's called on the website, and my transparent finishing powder. So I'm going to use the larger side, go right under the eyes, which will enhance that matte look, get rid of any of that creasing throughout the day, and it also reflects that light and makes your makeup stay longer. So it does a lot, just like the primer. And I also use it in areas to absorb oil, to also, like I said, get rid of that shine. So right in the middle of my forehead, my chin gets oily, and then around my mouth, I'm gonna put that to avoid creasing throughout the day, and around my nose. So that is that. And next, for contouring, because I did use some orange in my eyeshadow, I'm gonna use my handy dandy peach palette. See what it looks like. And I'm just going to do bronzer. I'm not in a blush mood today, so we'll see how it looks. I'm gonna use my large round brush from the pink brush set. I'm losing my words. It's late in the day and I don't know how to talk anymore. Anyways, large face brush, and I'm gonna take that bronzer and I'm gonna do right under the cheekbone. Follow that line right there. Next, I'm gonna do around the forehead, and then I'm gonna go under the chin and around the nose. Next, I'm gonna blend it out. Here's a close-up of my blended bronzer. Darkened my skin a little bit, gave me a little bit more of a chiseled, chiseled jawline and more defined cheekbones with that contour. So let's get into highlight. I'm gonna use my small eyeshadow brush, flat one, and I'm gonna go into my highlighter. Like I said, we're not using the blush today. And I'm going to do the insides of the eyes to give them a little bit of a pop. And then I'm also gonna highlight the brow bones right under the eyebrow. And then the bridge of the nose. Ooh, look at that highlight. Cupid's bow. And then I'm gonna use my larger flat brush and I'm gonna do right along the cheekbones. So now I'm gonna blend that highlighter a little bit just to dial it back. And so my nose doesn't look like it's gold. And voila, very shiny. I wasn't gonna do my brows today, but because this eyeshadow is very bold with its different colors, my brows look like they're slacking a little bit. So I'm gonna grab my Brow Design Eyebrow Mascara in light brown, and I am going to brush them out a little bit. Just add some color, depending on how much I put on. Because I can't really see in my phone, I may blend it. So my brows look fine, so I'm not gonna blend those, but I do have one more new product I'm gonna go over, and it's the Nude Lip Gloss, lip gloss from the Nudes collections. There are a bunch of different nude colors to pick from. This one is Peach Vibes, number 4. I'm very excited to use this. I'm a little nervous because obviously nude is different for everyone because we all have different skin tones. So hopefully this one complements mine the best out of the other colors. So let's see. And I do have that lip conditioner on, so that's gonna be a primer for this lip gloss. Help it go on a little bit. Ooh, I really like this color. Guys, I am obsessed with this look. The lip gloss with the eyeshadow and the mascara, oh my god, it's just so perfect. If I did full makeup every day, I would literally wear this every day in the fall. Or all year round, who cares? But last step, we're gonna lock it all in with the Time Locker Fixer Spray. So, get a little bit of that on. And we're done. really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I definitely enjoyed it myself because I had no idea how this was going to end up, and I love this look. But anyways, if you do have any questions about the products, please send me a message, visit my link. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, so it's very easy to get in touch with me. But I hope you're having a good day, stay safe, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye!